Ooh, it's hot. Hot in my car. Hot, 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 hot. Over here waiting for a premium ride from the suburbs so I don't have to eat miles. What's up, guys? I was going to make this a standalone video, but I figure why not take the lazy approach and do it live? I don't think any other YouTuber or rideshare has covered this. So I like being the first. I think I'll be the first. You made 0 today? Decent morning, but it kind of picked up towards the end of the day, and then I got to ride the airport. I took a nap, and I'm gonna get back out there. Today I was 4 to 9. Well, I took a nap 4 to 8, and then I'm probably only like 6.5 hours in today, so I'm prepared to do 6 today. Jersey. Yeah, I definitely bummed it today. I had to come home and take a nap. I was so tired. Today I'm at 181. This is a monster. What's up? Well, this is not like, it's not really a trick. Some of my driver buddies have shared me with this, and it's one of the best ways to get a select ride way faster than you could usually. Red Bull, I don't know. I prefer the Monster over the Red Bull. This is Ultra Zero. This doesn't have any calories. The filter can time out. It depends on what time of the day it is. Bang is for fitness models on Instagram. It's not for regular dudes. For the week, I don't even know. $667. 660, 680 because that $20 cash tip. 687 plus 338. So 687. 1,025. What's up, MJ? Yeah, but Bang is for chicks. It's not for dudes. It's literally targeted specifically to women. God damn, in Florida, that's like the best ride ever. All right. Bang is specifically marketed to women. I'll be at 11. I might be close to 1,200 by the time I wrap up today. So I'm trying to have a $500 day tomorrow, and then if I'm not too burned out, then I'll see what I can do on Sunday. But tomorrow's gonna be an absolutely massive day with Meat Market. Kenneth Morrison, go on Instagram and tell me who you see marketing Bang. It's not hardwired. No, I don't have the battery installed. I don't have the battery installed into the. I don't have it hardwired to the battery, so no. You guys got $1.50 per mile in Florida? I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm not willing to try it. I stick to what I like. I'm very that's just my thing. If something's broke, don't fix it, right? If I enjoy what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, then I'm not going to go exploring otherwise. I do set an alarm and I usually snooze a bit. Except for like Mondays except for Mondays, I don't sleep in on Mondays. It might happen here and there. I do tend to oversleep the rest of the week because I'm a bum. All right, so you got a new job? Well, that's good. That's exciting, a new job. All right, there's 56 of you here. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy that the exterior looks way better because the exterior looked like shit. I was at the lot yesterday. All right, if you want to select ride quick, and this is slight clickbait, but I don't know. It depends on anything. The car's awesome. If you want to select ride without having to wait that long in the queue, then you have to have select as you have to have a. Well, this applies to XL too. One, you have to have obviously a car that is select and XL qualified, and you have to not care about your acceptance rate. You have to not care about Uber Pro, and you have to know when your queue moves quickly. Okay, so if you want to select ride or an XL ride quick out of the lot, then you have to turn your preferences to UberX first, and then you have to wait there in the queue until it says until you get a ride, and then once it says like short trip protected, you take that ride, because when it says that when it says short trip protected, that means that when you enter the queue again within 6 hours, you're gonna be the first car in the queue. Or it depends how many other cars also got the short trip protection, but you're going to be one of the first cars in the queue. So, if you don't care about your acceptance rating, right? If you're just one of those drivers and and this is a good way to capitalize on getting a select ride or an XL ride quick without having to wait that long, then go to the queue or queue up and UberX and wait for a short trip. Okay. Once you take that short trip, finish it and go back to the lot. But here's the thing. Okay, when you go back to the lot, change your preferences, okay? Change your preferences like this. Unselect, and don't mind the screen burn, unselect UberX, all right? So, when that happens, that means you're going to be one of the first cars in the queue for Uber Select and Uber XL. So when that happens, you're going to be one of the first 2 or 3 cars to get a ping. So you can literally get a select ride on your next trip to the lot in like 30 minutes. Yeah, no, it's all true. But you have to be willing to. This only applies if you don't give a damn about your acceptance rate. Because once you turn down 3 rides, you get booted to the back of the queue. So you only really want to do this when when the queue's moving quickly. If the queue's moving slowly, then you're going to be waiting a couple hours. You might as well just turn select on and wait for a ride from there. But yeah, I'm a fan of my trip duration too. Yeah, Harris, I said that. And you can decline 3 trips at O'Hare. But like my first Monday with this thing, I went to the Midway lot, and after 2.5 hours, I got a short trip select, and then after that, I went back to the Midway lot, and then I had to wait like 45 minutes for a select out of Midway. Dude, the queue doesn't move at all at Midway. Horrible. My car was financed for like $30,000 after I put $3,000 down. I don't know about the legal requirements about telling them that you have a camera. I've never had a single issue where a pastor be like, "What's that? You're not allowed to record me." But everyone's different. No, you can't post referral codes on my channel. Come on, seriously? Are you the professor? I don't let people plug codes on my channel. How much is rideshare insurance? That really depends on you, and it depends on the company. I got a Samsung. Midway is good on Thursdays and Sundays. Midway, the queue moves really quick, and the surge always gets up. Yeah, so Harris, but if you want a quick XL ride, then and you don't care about your acceptance rate, then do the whole, just wait for the short trips. God damn, $300. Well, they don't do rematches anymore. Oh no, I have, and by the way, I have the Note. This is the Note S8. You know, I'm very close to paying this phone off. So I'm not gonna upgrade, so I'm working tonight, yeah. We don't have rematches because the city took them away again. The drivers probably fucked it all up. I barely run Via. I'll do maybe 1 or 2 Via rides per week. How many dislikes am I at? Every time I go live, I get a fucking stupid amount of dislikes. I think it's all of McLovin's generated bots. Ugh. Oh, just one? Give it time. Give it time. Yeah, every time I go live, I fucking have stupid dislikes. Because the beard was a headache. I'm not growing it out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm saying during my live streams, but MJ, these are my city stickers. You need these. These are like your TNP something, right? Vehicle emblems, yeah. You need these to you need these while you're driving around. You got to print them out. No, it wasn't the dual motor Tesla 3. It was just an all-wheel drive Tesla 3. No, but I'm saying, like, a lot of my videos just get hella dislikes, and I'm like, what am I saying in these videos? Like, the video where I took the guy to the ER, that video got how many dislikes? Even I was like, what the hell's wrong with this video? That video got 16 dislikes. It was like 90% like 90, no, maybe like 87% likes, and the rest dislikes. I'm like, what is wrong with that video? I'm very confused how me taking someone to the hospital is a bad thing. Like some people just are just hating for no reason. Like the video I got of the bachelorettes, um, the video I got of the bachelorettes hitting on me got a bunch of dislikes too, and it's like, somebody help me out here. What is so wrong? That video's not even monetized. It was just fun. Yeah, I'm rude, but what does that have to do with the content? I think the problem is I make way more money than most of the drivers, and I'm mostly enjoying what I'm doing. So I think that's the major crime. It's just like, oh, what the fuck? Gio makes money and he's having fun. Dislike. Uh, dude, I was back when my PS4 worked. Man, I was a beast on fucking Last of Us. That was such a great fucking game. This week I'll do economy when it's surging. Like I'll do economy when it makes sense. On the weekends, I don't do any like okay, this morning, Friday morning, I did economy. Tonight, weekend, tomorrow and all that, I'm probably not gonna do a single economy ride. What up, YouTube? YouTube! I'm not charging scooters. Bam! YouTube! My car has 40,000 miles on it. Shut up. That was better than your intro. I do your intro better than you. Man, I ran into a lot of not financial, like I had to get my tooth pulled, the key. I'm probably gonna spend like $5,000 on dental work this year. I'm still gonna take some vacations, but like when I got the tooth pulled, I wasn't expecting to spend $700. Like it was like $750 or something. Like that was my airfare and hotel for fucking for New Orleans. McLovin is the #1 rideshare driver. Yeah, please. He won't even show us ride count. I think the worst setup for airports has to be those Vegas drivers. Vegas, I mean, because like the airport is literally right next to where everyone's going, unless someone's going out to like Lake Tahoe or something like that. But I'm very lucky I don't have kids. It's been surging pretty well in the mornings lately. I think the summer slowdown things have been kind of slowly getting back to normal. So like this week, it seems like it seems like things are starting to level off. So all the college students are going to go back to their routines. All the teachers are, all the educators that drove over the summer, I think they're going to get back to doing their old thing probably very soon. Like I know my buddy's wife, she's a teacher. I think she goes back to work next week. So, dude, the slowdown was, I mean, the weekends have been good. Here's the thing. The weekends have been better this year than they were the previous years. I will say that. But during the week, when you don't see any surge on a Wednesday morning around 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's when you know there's an issue, right? When you don't see nothing. But I think now, probably in the next couple weeks, you're going to be like, okay, things seem to be going back to normal. My thing is, I've been oversleeping way too much, guys. Like, I'm pretty good about waking up on time for Mondays and Fridays, but I'm literally Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I wake up on time at all. Sometimes I'm eating miles all the way to the city because I don't wake up on time. So I don't think you have to be up at 4 a.m. Up, XL. I'll let that one go. It's not a good ride. For you guys, I'll let that one go. But yeah. Well, here's the thing though. McLovin was on another channel talking about making 15 grand a year or 15 grand a month. He said he was making 15 grand a month, mostly off his YouTube channel. I'm like, that's way more than 100 grand. But here's the thing though, like McLovin has such a horrible track record with honesty. Well, he lies about being a driver. He lies about how much money he makes on YouTube. About having a Tesla 3. What happened to the Tesla? Like, you make all this money, but you don't have a fucking but what happened to your Tesla? Right? You make all this money, you could be driving something way cooler than Tesla. And then you made a video 3 months ago saying out of money. 2 weeks later, you buy a Tesla. 3 months later, you're telling the whole world you're making 15 grand a month on YouTube. These lies don't know. You're broke. You got a Tesla. You buy a Tesla. You don't really own a Tesla. He's not insincere. He's a liar. I mean, like, because he was on a YouTube channel talking about making 15 grand a month. 15 grand a month. And there's no way. He's not, when you make 15 grand a month off YouTube, when you're getting like 1 million views per month, that's when you're probably not getting that much then. If you're getting 1 million views per month, then yeah, Rideshare. If you're getting 1 million views per month, that's when you're probably looking at $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 of ad revenue per month. He's nowhere near that. And he buys subs. And I can prove it. And he's pretty fucking stupid for doing it. My acceptance rate? My acceptance rate is 90%. I mean, yeah, the cost of living is high in a lot of places, yeah, but I don't know. Obviously, I mean, the kid makes a lot of money. The kid makes a lot of money off referrals, but then again, he was lying, just like other YouTubers who shall remain nameless because of threats of lawsuit. A lot of them misled their audience, telling them they're going to get bonuses and all that stuff. When they never did. So the only person that benefited from plugging referrals was the person whose code it was, right? Well, see, Mandy, then that just proves he's a liar. He said the Tesla was his. He said he was using the Tesla to do rideshare, but he never even drove. I've never tried the Monster Muscles. I think that kid sits around all day. Like, his content isn't that good. So I think that kid sits around all day and just creates fake accounts to sub to him. Because the viewership on his channel, it doesn't make sense how his sub base has grown the way it has. McLovin is the rideshare hub because he looks exactly like McLovin from Superbad. Journey with Jordan, that was not a rideshare car. That was a white Honda CRV with Wisconsin plates. But no, that wasn't a rideshare car. Oscar, I waited 2.5 hours for a select yesterday. I fucked up. It's okay. A lot of the people on YouTube that don't like me are the ones that don't drive. And like the failed journalist doesn't like me because I single-handedly ruined his narrative that there's no money driving. There is money driving. There's a lot of money driving. It depends how much time you should put it. The amount of money you're going to make driving depends how much time you're willing to put in. But there's still money there, right? A lot of the other YouTubers just tell everyone, no, don't even bother driving. It's pointless, right? My car has 40,000 miles. So I'm putting on about 5,000 miles a month on my car, which is less than I thought I would. But I'm driving precisely. I don't just drive around looking for rides. Mandy, that's also the same. Okay, he doesn't like me because I'm rude. I don't like him because he's a scam artist. I may not be the friendliest person in the world, but I've never scammed a passenger. I never signed up for the free schooling. Yeah, my GMC's in the garage. GMC runs perfectly too. The only thing right now is the only thing that the GMC needs is the windshield wiper motor blew out, so I got to get that fixed. The most money I've ever made at UberX was $2,700. I did see your comment about making $2 to $3 per mile. On Fridays and Saturdays, I feel like I do that. But I definitely take it. I take the biggest hit on my per mile average after I drop off at the. If I drop off at the airport first thing in the morning, without rematches, I'm eating miles, and there's no fucking way I'm waiting at the lot. There's no way I'm waiting at the lot in the morning. I have not driven the GM. I've only driven the GMC the day I lost my key for this thing. Here and go back to like the 8-minute mark. That's I already went over that. How many dislikes do I have, guys? I think it's around the 8-minute mark, 7-8 minute mark. Man, I'm not getting pings over here. It's all good. We're hanging out. Only 2? Give it time. But man, no, like I said before, tomorrow could potentially be a $500 day. Those of us who are better looking, we're gonna get hit on by so many crazy gay dudes. It's literally a nonstop party in Boys Town this weekend. I am at my house. I'm parked in the suburbs. Yeah, Mandy, but that's not. He said he had a Tesla. What happened to the Tesla? Big Bad B. It's market days, man. It's that like nonstop party in Boys Town. I drive hours per day. I'm gonna try to make $350 today, and then I'm going for $500 tomorrow. I gotta make up for not making anything on Wednesday. I mean, it was cool to relax, but I got bored. Oak Forest? I've been to Oak Park. I got really lucky with a Lyft XL. I don't think I look like Vin Diesel. I'm too tall. How about that? Vin Diesel's kind of short. He's like 5'8", right? Market Days is in Boys Town. It's literally a 3-day party. NYC, you guys have some good rates over there, I'll admit. Oh, you're back in the hospital? Damn, Mandy. Today I'm only at 180. Yeah. The hot chicks are still coming out. I get so distracted driving around Chicago, man. Today I did the morning rush, and then I drove around, and I got an airport ride around noon. Like, I took a little break, and then I got an airport ride. And then, after the airport ride, I came home and I took a nap. I was really tired. Damn, Mandy. I'm not. That's a house behind me. I was at the lot yesterday. I didn't sleep in my car because it was too damn hot. What's up, Angelo? I got a lot of new jokes, but none of them are good. I had a pretty decent bomb on Sunday. And no, I can't go to New York. I can't go to New York because you guys have the cap on drivers. So, and you don't really want me to go in New. Well, the traffic would drive me out of my goddamn mind in New York City. 1, 2, you guys really don't want me going to New York and showing you how to really make money, do you? I don't want to drive in other markets. Okay, that's not true. I do. I want to drive in like Atlanta. But I wouldn't drive somewhere where the traffic is so fucking miserable. I'm never driving in Florida. It wouldn't be worth my time. You guys, it's just Florida's like one of the worst markets to drive in. It's one of the worst states to drive in because your rates are so bad. MJ, they email you the whatever the fuck this thing is called, the city sticker. I'm not going to New York. There's no chance. No, I can't afford the rent. I can't. I'll be fucking fighting with all you out of control New Yorkers all the time. I'll get into a fucking fist fight with a cab driver. No, bad idea. Not doing it. Like I said, I would love to drive in Atlanta. So you're supposed to have the decals even if you're doing regular rides. You got boned? What was his name? Yeah, I go to the export in Lakeview. I'm way more likely to sleep in my car when it gets cold out, or at least colder. I mean, It's hard to sleep in your car when it's fucking 100 degrees out and you're just like cooking in your car. I'm not going to LA. No way. Like I said, I don't want to go somewhere and drive where the traffic is worse than Chicago. I work out at the one in Ashland and is that Wellington or School Street? No, what? Ashland and School Street. My app works in Indiana. I think it works in Ohio. It works in some parts of Wisconsin, but it doesn't work when you go too far west. Like if I go to Rockford, it won't work. All right, I'm not getting any premium rides, so I'm gonna turn on Lyft regular and hope for a 45 plus because I'm getting tired of waiting. I don't know how far. I just don't know how far your app will work. I think you get cut off at a certain point in Wisconsin. Like, I don't think you could drive in Minnesota if you have a Chicago account, but I don't know. I don't want to eat the miles, man. It's still early. I'm okay. MMA dude and Adam Sandler movies. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't like eating miles. Eating miles is a bad way of approaching my rideshare business. There's a reason I make $1.50 to $1.70 per mile. Don't use a filter. Just wait for a long ride. Don't use a filter. You'll be wasting it. Leafy? Do you mean lift? I'll give it a look. I have faith I'll get a ride. I have faith. And until then, I'll just keep hanging out. I did see the Ginger's video. It's cute that he thinks he knows what he's talking about. I'm into Splains. So you're doing a bunch of short rides? Everyone says there's someone that looks like me. Everyone, you know how often I get a pastor be like, "Hey, I got a friend that looks just like you." It's like I must blend in better than anyone else. I swear to God, I've heard that so many times. Like, "Oh, you look just like my friend. You look just like my sister's ex-boyfriend." It's crazy. Bye, Xander. Well, if you get a ride to the western, here's the thing: if you get a ride to any burb, that ride on its own is going to be okay. The problem is, if you get the ride too late, like let's say you get a ride from downtown to Schaumburg at 1 a.m., odds are you're done for it. Like you're probably not getting a good ride back. In Chicago, the X rates are 64 cents, and I believe XL is like one on Uber. I think I'm getting $1.29 a mile, and the per minute rate is 25 cents on XL. 25.5, 0.255. Got this dry cough lately. It's annoying. Is it still right out? Yeah. I definitely do think we need a X bump, and I'm super pissed off that they slashed the comfort rate. I didn't say the worst traffic is Chicago. I just said I'm not driving in a city that's got worse traffic than Chicago. The comfort rate before was 82 cents per mile and 32 cents a minute. And then they slashed it to 66 cents per mile and 26 cents per minute, I think. No, Schaumburg is not the Beverly Hills. The Tesla, I'm gonna make a good I'm gonna make a very good, like, in-depth Tesla video. For one, the Tesla was just completely out of budget. Two, it's just not a good rideshare car. And I have to so the reason I want to make an in-depth video is because I want people to understand, like, I'm not saying Teslas are bad cars on their own. They're not. Teslas are awesome. I'm just saying for a full-time rideshare car, it's just not a good it's not a good choice right now. If they made certain improvements to it and if the rates were higher, then I think everyone would get a Tesla. But with the current rates, like, it doesn't make any sense to do economy rides on a $45,000 car. That's bad business. So that's yeah. Just because someone has a 4.7 rating doesn't mean they're a shit rider. Just sometimes shit happens. Like, let's say you're a 4.7 and you've only had 5 rides and one of them was a 1-star. Yeah, you're going to have a lousy, I don't know. And we don't get to see the ratings when the trip comes in. We see the ratings as we're going to pick them up. I do have sport mode. See, that's the thing. Everyone says yeah. I'm like the fucking multiple man. I'm all over the place. Everyone always says that me somewhere. I've never been to Philly. I know ATL doesn't have the best rates, but you guys seem like you get some good surge. Ugh. If the rates were higher, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a good standalone video on Teslas. But if the rates were higher, if we weren't, I mean, let's say you're making $1.30, $1.40, $1.50 per mile, and there was some other little just improvements to the car, then the Tesla would be the perfect rideshare car. But like I said, at the moment, there's a couple other things too. But at the moment, it just doesn't make sense to spend that much money to do that many rides. It just doesn't. My throat's so dry. You guys hearing this? You guys hearing how dry my throat is? Get some water. I think a lot of major markets have a summer slowdown. Downtown is surging in the South Loop, yeah. And O'Hare is surging. Oh, shit. All right. There's a low queue from O'Hare, so I'm going to turn on UberX. I might get an UberX ping from my house in the suburbs, because the queue. Oh wait, the queue went up, but it said 1 to 5. The South Loop was surging at $4. Guys, I wouldn't trust those apps. Maestro and Maximo, I didn't like them. I've been driving for 3.5 years. Yeah, no, the tips probably would be good on a Tesla. I'm not saying it wouldn't, but that's also a $70,000 car. That's ridiculous. No, they don't freak out. I think I'm gonna head to the lot, guys. It's a low queue. Your first Uber X ride? Just take the ride, man. Take the jump. Just take the jump. Make sure you set your filters. You'll have a good morning. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the lot because the queue is pretty small. Oh, it started surging. 775 surge. Now I'm not that far from it. So I think I know where I'm going. My highest paying trip was $199 with a tip to Menominee, Wisconsin. All right, guys. I'm gonna head to the lot. I gotta try to make some money. So, all right, guys. That's all I got for this one. I usually only run Uber in the mornings. So, all right, peeps. Bye. I gotta go make money. I don't make money on live streams. Bye.